can probably guess what I'm getting ready to talk to you about. Artsy Party. Artsy Party chart looks like this. It's at the back behind my desk. It is something that I am the only one that will ever mess with. And there are levels. We've talked about levels in technology. Well, there are levels to this Artsy Party where you have to, once you get up to the 9th level, then we will have an Artsy Party. And how we earn an Artsy Party, right here, it says how to earn an Artsy Party. Follow the 3 R's, which is at the front of the room. We've talked about this all year long. Respectful, pay attention and participate. Be kind and courteous at all times. That's to everybody, not just in this room. Everybody in the school and everybody you meet every day. Responsible, follow directions quickly. Enter and exit the room level 0. This is something that I've always said, and you guys do not pay attention to it. When we clean, you are always on a level 0. So when that second timer goes off, you stop. Hands are on your head. I will give you instructions. If I haven't given you instructions before that, you follow the jobs, and you are doing it at level 0. And then you clean up quickly and quietly. And the last one is relationship. Work together as a team. And that's what we do every day in here. I talk about being nice to each other, helping each other out, 3 before me. And the last thing on there says help each other when you have a question. Again, that's the 3 before me. Now, I will be in charge of these tiny little clips. And every class has their own little clip. And this says 5S. And you will start out right here. And do not come in and ask me, where are we at on the Artsy Party chart? And if you earn it, then I will just move it up. So at the end of the class, if you followed all these as a class, you have to work together, then your little clip will just keep moving and moving and moving. And I'm going to show you what the closet looks like. I'm going to pause a second and we'll go to the closet. Here we are at the Artsy Party closet. And if you see on the top shelf, this is stuff that we don't use. This is just more storage that I have. So, and also, if I'm not here, this closet is never, ever opened. If we have a substitute, I will not have an Artsy Party because I need to be here. Now, the rules of the Artsy Party closet, before I get into the whole thing about the Artsy Party closet, this is a reward. We do not have to have Artsy Parties. I've also said at the beginning of the year, if you decide to steal anything in this room, then you will not be able to participate in any Artsy Parties throughout the year. And I just have all different kinds of things. If you look right here, I have Scrabble. I have stamps, and these are stamps that go with, I have different colored pencils. I have a little bit of beads. If you have any beads at home that you are getting rid of, or if your parent says, I'm getting rid of this, always let me know first. That would be great. They can shoot me an email, or you can just let me know. These are origami books, and I have origami paper. My rule with that is you have to get a shoulder buddy to help you. I do not know how to do origami. These are markers that you stamp and have letters with. A lot of this stuff I haven't had a chance to have it all out and organized. These are fancy scissors is what I call them. And they go back in here, please. They work better with the thinner paper. If you use construction paper, you just need to be careful. I have colored chalk. That's what this is. These are letters. If you want to take these and glue them onto something, there's just people, a lot of these things teachers were throwing out or people gave to me. These are foam shapes. Do not fill your whole sheet with foam shapes. A rule of thumb is 5. Let's not use any more than 5 of one thing, because if it's like little pieces of paper or little pieces like that, okay? Or if I give you buttons and you can use my buttons, if I give you my pipe cleaners, then a rule of thumb is 5. These are smelly markers. Over here is the 3D books, and I have 3D glasses. I'd have to find them. They're somewhere in here. And then I have, let me scoot this back a little bit so you can see. Then I have money. I also have everything labeled down in here. So if you look down in here, I have wood sticks, I have rolled paper you can make comics on, hole punches. These are things you can do designs with. These are special compasses, okay? And these special compasses, there's instructions on the bottom on how to use them. I have colored different types of papers and extra things. I have money, but remember, we don't fight over anything, and we always have make good choices. Let me move this down so you can see. I have magnet games, painted paper, cards. This is something that's very popular with everybody. I have Pokemon cards. We never ever steal. We don't fight over them because then they're put away. Let me put this back up here. Down on the lower level, you can see this. I have dominoes. I have 3 containers of those. I have linking cubes, okay? Different kinds of shapes. I have little things that people love to play with, the little dinosaurs. These are cool. Somebody was getting rid of these. They are dry erase crayons, and you can use your dry erase boards, okay? I've never used these before, but I've heard they're pretty cool. And then we have jacks and more shapes. And these are chalkboards that are down here, and chalk. I have extra paper that's at the bottom. So there's extra paper that you can get into. I also let you free paint. Oh, one more thing. You can come and sit on the carpet and you can use one of my books. You can use my How to Draw books, but this is also the games, how to roll a game. They're laminated, just make sure they go right back in the sheet. I have project paper if you want to paint. There's my dice, which we never mark on or steal, if you want to use the oil pastels. And oh, another thing is I will have stencils. So I will always be, you can use those Legos over those large Legos if you wanted to. I have puzzles, so you could sit over here, you could use my books. So that is a video of the Artsy Party.